stop now, cause I can't stop now. Brave heart, you should hate me now. Come on, but I won't stop now, cause I can't stop now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Do it now.
Goon, goon, goon. Listen to the stories of a goon, goon, goon. Fuck yeah. Goon, goon, goon. Listen to my stories, goon, goon, goon. Hey.
Bloody hell, we just got our asses kicked!
What is up, guys? Wilbur TV1. I'm coming back with another video, and this is the video that you guys have all been waiting for. It's the Tales of a Goon. This is the story where I tell you about some of the stories about my life and let you guys know a little bit about me, some of the embarrassing moments, some of the funny moments, some of the cool things. So if you guys want to see some future videos, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Basically, I did this video, my intro. I sound fucking gay as shit. I found homo as hell. I don't care. I think it's a funny intro for my Tales of a Goon. Maybe I'll tweak it, make my voice sound a little bit better. It's a little bit raspy. And for the gameplay I'm playing today, it's that Call of Duty Black Ops Ghost. Fuck this game. I fucked up the name of it. I'm gonna give this game one more try. I haven't gotten the next gen or anything like that, so this is the only gameplay I really had out of any game that you guys would be interested in. So let's get into the story, and let's wind the clock back to when I had my most embarrassing moment. Okay, so I was young, I was like 8. I think I was 3rd grade, so you're like 8 years old. I didn't get bitches. All I wanted to do was get money, fuck bitches, and look cool for my crew. I was trying to be the cool dude. So 3rd grade, I remember it's still vivid in my head. It's English class. Well, 3rd grade, it was the maths. It's the English section of our 3rd grade class that day. And I was the smart dude. I was the one making the kids look like dumbass motherfuckers. Telling them to shut the fuck up, sit the hell down, and let me do the work. So, I don't know what I ate that day. I had, like corn dog nuggets, with the tomato juice soup, the juice box and the milk, and I don't know what happened, but I had the meanest stomach cramp. Like, you ever know from like Dragon Ball Z when you have Krillin like that's how like the freaking gas in my stomach was building up, and I was like, like I was like doing a little butt cheek squeeze, like trying to hold my shit in, trying to I'd be like this in class, holding my butt cheeks, like letting out little farts and shit. I couldn't take that shit no more. I was like, teacher. Her name was Miss Jano. I remember, Miss Jano. She was like, yes. Can I use the bathroom? And for some reason, I was scared of using the bathroom in the high school, in the elementary school, because when I was younger, I was caught taking a shit with the 5th graders. They had come in and they were like, "Yo, it smells like shit," and I was taking shit. But that's another story. So I'm wearing my key. Make sure you remember this. I'm wearing sweatpants. So I'm like, yes. I book out of the room like Usain Bolt. I'm like, boo. I'm quick as shit. I fucking book it. And a couple people are like, hey, I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. I smashed a couple faces, kid. I moshed a couple kids. I pushed a couple kids out of my fucking way. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. And I bust into that bathroom like it was the freaking, like I just won a race. I was like, bah. I'm starting to unzip my jacket, walking into the bathroom. And, by that time, I'm turtle heading. And if you guys don't know what that means, that basically means my shit was, starting to, it was coming like halfway out. Don't mean to gross you, but this is an embarrassing story. So my shit was coming halfway out. And remember, I'm only 8 years old. I'm young. I'm fucking young. So I get into that bathroom. I bust in there. I'm like, I know it's in good. The coast is fucking clear. I book into the bathroom, and as soon as I'm like, no longer am I turtle heading. I am now turtleneck fully extended, like Galapagos giant tortoise neck extending. Like my shit is halfway out. I put on my pants, and then it was like Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's like, what is he doing? I was like, and I just let that shit rip. It was like a big, Six Flags, Wash Mountain, the big log that comes down. That's basically what that shit was. It was like one big ass log, and it came down like blah. And you guys may say, how is this shit embarrassing? You just took a shit. Well, what happened was when I bust into the bathroom, as soon as I let my shit go, I wasn't even sitting on the fucking toilet when my shit came out. Not trying to gross people, but my shit didn't even fucking come out. So basically what happened was I took a shit standing up, basically, because I couldn't hold that shit. Like I said, it was like Dragon Ball Z, like, my shit just came boom, just came smashing out. And then it was like a slow-mo rotation. Just, and remember, I said I was wearing sweatpants, and I was wearing, I was young, so I was wearing tidy whities, and the poop fucking caught my pant line, split in half. Half went into the toilet and half into my boxers. And this was like a log, but it was like a log, but it would leave streaks. So I had half poop sitting in my pants. So I had to, quickly, I was fucking scared. I was about to close the, so I had to take my pants out, I had to freaking take my, wipe as much as I could off. And then all you could see on my, stain was, a little, just think of it like this. It was a very, take a white canvas, and if you just took a whole bunch of brown paint and just splashed it on, that's what it looked like. So boom, it's smelling like shit. I don't feel good. I put up my sweatpants, and like a real nigga, I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck. Whoever want to say shit to me can hear to me. So I walk into the classroom. Y'all like, ew. So I sit down. 2 minutes go by. Yo, what the fuck smells like shit? I'm like, oh shit. If you fart and you play it off, you like, yo, who the fuck farted? I'm like, this was me. Yo, it do smell like shit, yo. I'm like, damn, yo, who the fuck shit themselves? And then my kid was like, yo, it smell like shit in this girl. I'm like, ew. I'm like, yo, it definitely smell like shit. And then we had a student teacher, who was TAing, and not a student teacher. Well, she was like just a tutor. She had figured out I had taken a shit on myself, and I was like, damn, it was so embarrassing. She freaking took me out and walked me out, and she was like, well, did you shit yourself? I was like, what you talking about? And I was like, yes, I did. I fucking broke down crying. It was in the middle of the hall. I was like, yes, I did. And I was fucking, oh man, it was bad. So basically, the story ended up with, I had to go to the nurse's office, clean up, wait for my mom to bring me a pair of clothes. Good thing she worked actually in the same school I did. She brought me a new pair of clothes. I was a fresh dude. No one ever said anything to me that day because I would have stuck the shit out of someone there and said that. But, that was a pretty embarrassing moment. Luckily enough, I don't know if I never even asked if any of them knew it was me who had taken a shit on himself. So, it's the most embarrassing moment I have of today right now. It's really hard for me to get embarrassed, but that was an embarrassing ass moment, just taking a shit on yourself and just being dumb, like, oh shit, one take, basically, being old, like not being young, I could have took my underwear off and flung it, that's a whole story. So that was my most embarrassing story. Make sure to leave a like. And make sure to comment and subscribe. And also remember, when you put your comments in this description box below, I'll take them into consideration. And then we'll see which one is the most, preferred. Like my first kiss, my first time, all that good shit. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And remember one thing, just one thing. If you subscribe to Wilbur TV 1, then you must love the crew.
I'm so sophisticated. To get a verse of me, you gotta be initiated. To get a person me, she gotta be sophisticated. Purchase a whip for me and never miss a single payment. I'm from the city where the Muslims, even Christians hate it. Even the black folk hate to see another nigga made it. Tell all them pussies to chill, champagne refrigerated.